Hello and welcome. Thank you very much for joining us here on Times Now. This is Times Now Live and I'm Hina Gambhir. Viewers, you will remember that after the West Bengal elections, the state's chief electoral officer was appointed as chief secretary, a move that drew sharp criticism from the opposition, including the Congress party, which questioned the propriety of the appointment. Now, in Kerala, where the Congress-led UDF secured a sweeping victory, the state's chief electoral officer is set to be appointed chief secretary. The big political question now in this case is of double standards from the Congress party. Now, this is something that the BJP has raised. BJP has launched a scathing attack on the Congress party, accusing the party of double standards over the appointment of election official to top administrative posts. The BJP pointed to Congress's criticism over the Bengal chief electoral officer's appointment as chief secretary, questioning why a similar move involving Kerala is now being met with silence. The party also intensified its attack on Rahul Gandhi, alleging hypocrisy. Listen in.
There is no limit to the hypocrisy of Rahul Gandhi. Rahul के सिद्धांत और हाथी के दांत खाने के अलग दिखाने के अलग. When Manoj Agarwal, CEO of West Bengal, electoral officer, is appointed as chief secretary in West Bengal, then Rahul Gandhi screams, vote chori, theft chori, chori ho gayi. And when in Kerala, the Kerala CEO is appointed as the secretary in the chief minister's office, then that is absolutely fine. So, this is the double standards of Rahul Gandhi. In Kerala, SIR was perfectly fine. Election Commission, perfectly fine. In West Bengal, SIR was very bad. So, this shows that if BJP does something, it is Gunegar, and if Congress does something, it is Chamatkar.
Now, viewers, let's also remind you of Congress party's reaction when West Bengal Chief Electoral Officer Manoj Agarwal was appointed the state's chief secretary. At that time, the Congress launched a sharp attack alleging collusion between BJP and the Election Commission. The party accused the poll body of acting in a partisan manner, claiming there was an open BJP-ECI nexus. Congress also alleged that the Election Commission was not impartial and had acted to benefit the BJP, even claiming that 27 lakh voters were deleted to favor just the ruling party. So let's hear it from our guest now as to what do they make of this new controversy that has erupted in Kerala. Joining us on the broadcast today is retired Colonel Dinny, spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Advocate S. Balan, who is a political analyst. We also have with us Syed Asad Abbas, who is a political analyst too. Good evening, gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here on Times Now. Syed Asad Abbas, to you first, what do you make of this reaction from the Bharatiya Janata Party? BJP is accusing the Congress of double standards and hypocrisy.
Hina ji, when you do the most common things in life, in the most uncommon way, you command the attention of the world. Precisely what has happened in Kerala. Let me tell you, the same BJP acting on the front of appointment of Mr. Kelkar is what did they do with Manoj Kumar Agarwal? This is the pot calling the kettle black. Didn't they make their electoral officer, their chief electoral officer, Manoj Agarwal, as chief secretary?
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Because
I will answer you.
BJP is citing the example of West Bengal to say that this is double standard, this is hypocrisy by the Congress party.
So I will answer that. There is absolutely no comparison between an officer like a Ratan Kelkar to what is appointed in BJP by Bengal. This officer is one of the highest performing officer, 2003 Kerala cadre, Indian administrative officer who's outperformed many other officers. If he is going to be made the chief secretary of Kerala, I'd say it's an absolutely fantastic administrative reform. This officer over the last 23 years in service has shown why he deserves this post. And also when the special intensive revision was taken place in Kerala, there were no party who really revolted against him. Whereas in the case of Manoj Agarwal, 90-odd lakh voters were deleted from there. So there was smelling of a conspiracy there. Whereas here, it wasn't the case. So therefore, I would say for the record-performing Ratan Kelkar, this is absolutely no match. Show me another IAS officer with as good a performance record as this, and then I would appeal to Rahul Gandhi ji and Congress to take back their appointment. I would say I would stand with Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party, UDF alliance, for the right choice of an officer with the might of a Ratan Kelkar.
Okay. Colonel Dini, how will you like to respond to this argument by Syed Asad Abbas?
Ma'am, you saw it for yourself. What is the kind of double standards? Mr. Syed Abbas, with due regards to you, you have given a certificate of a very high order to Mr. Kelkar. I have nothing against
He
him,
deserves
but
it, sir. You know about his records?
Sir, may I just complete my statements? So, and you have thrown to the dustbin another officer, the same cadre, IAS cadre in West Bengal. That's purely politics. So, you see, we do not have an issue with any officer getting being posted, and incidentally, Mr. Kelkar is being posted as the the personal secretary, principal secretary. Sorry, the principal secretary to the chief minister, not as the chief secretary. He is a good officer, there's no doubt, and we do not cast aspiration that he's being nominated because he's done a greater theft, and that is why a greater reward is being given here in Kerala. We don't believe in that. Our point is, this is the standard, this is the kind of double standards which Congress has. When they have a problem in Bengal that a chief electoral officer has been nominated as the chief secretary to the West Bengal government of BJP, they have a problem. Mr. Rahul Gandhi comes on air and says, higher the theft, higher the reward. The same Mr. Rahul Gandhi, why is he mum when the same another chief electoral officer from Kerala, he is appointed as the principal secretary to the chief minister. So that is why we say whenever Congress party wins somewhere, the election commission is free and fair. Whenever a Congress party loses somewhere, they have a problem. Either the democracy is under threat, the secular fabric of India has come under threat, and the election commission and all other institutions have been compromised. This needs to stop. This is what you need to have a standard. I
have a rebuttal opinion, for that.
Standard thing to everything. Okay. Now, even in this case, Mr. Syed Abbas, let me also give you another. The same Mr. Kelkar, he was accused of being with the BJP. Because apparently the BJP had asked a clarification on some issue, and when they posted the letter on the election commission site, it had the seal of the BJP. It was an error. It was a clerical error done at the staff level, and the Congress party then had said that the election commission is compromised. Now, Mr. Syed, if you say that the officer was so good, so morally upright, why did the Congress party then raise this issue? That the BJP is, the election commission is playing the game for the BJP.
Okay.
This happened right before
I will answer,
elections of this.
Syed Asad Abbas, please respond. Yeah. Then I'll go across to Mr. Balan. And also,
definitely.
For our viewers, a clarification.
I'd like to answer Colonel Dini here.
One second. For our viewers, a clarification there. Now, Kerala Chief Electoral Officer Ratan Kelkar is being appointed as Secretary to CM VD Satheesan. Yes. Go ahead.
Absolutely. Colonel Dini has articulated his point well, and with all due respect to him, why there is a bone of contention between this particular officer, which is Ratan Kelkar in Kerala, and Manoj Agarwal. When the simple difference, sir, I present to you in the next 30 seconds. When the special intensive revision took place in Bengal, 90 lakh voters were deleted, out of which 27 lakh voters appealed for it. But what happened? They were not even taken. How many were taken back by Mr. Manoj Agarwal?
It was only
1,600.
One second, Syed Asad Abbas. It's a direct question that's being asked. You have a response. Otherwise, I will move on to Mr. S. Balan. We're not discussing SIR here. We're not discussing SIR here. We're discussing the appointment of somebody from the Election Commission to, the office of the Chief Minister as a secretary.
Yes, Hinaji, the special intensive revision and the accuses and appeals that were made in comparative to a West Bengal to a Kerala, like they say, Zameen aur Asman ka fark hai.
Okay.
90 lakh voters, 27 lakh voters appealed. Whereas at Kerala, it wasn't the case.
I don't think
this shows the credibility of an officer like Ratan
would have
Kelkar.
said the same thing if Congress-led UDF would not have won this particular election. Mr. Balan.
No, absolutely not.
See, what I see, Mr. Dini and Mr. Poonawalla, spokespersons.
No, you have
BJP.
Syed Asad Abbas. Mr. Poonawalla is not there on the show. I think you're missing him.
Spokesperson of the BJP, he begin with the program. See what I say. Always BJP tries to catch a black cat in the dark room, which is not there. See, they will use the language discrimination, goalpost change, the double standard. These are all the permanent language of the BJP. Having said so, both the Congress and the BJP, sometimes Congress is A team and BJP is B team. Sometimes BJP is A team, Congress is B team. They are feathers of same bird, always flocks together. This IAS officers, see whether it is Agarwal or Mr. Kelkar, they are all IAS officers. They were holding position of constitutional authority. If they are unfit to be appointed as a government representative in the capacity of chief secretary or anything else, then it is for some other authority to take action based on their track record, corruption, nepotism, all that. That is not there. But there are major issues. This is a minor issue, a small block mode. Both the parties wanted to make it as a Himalayan blender. Therefore, both the parties are representing the rich corporate.
So are you essentially, Advocate Balan, trying to say that Congress was wrong in West Bengal and BJP is wrong in Kerala? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, 40-60.
40-60?
40-60, not 50-50.
I have a quick...
Can you explain?
I said 60% wrong of BJP because BJP is in the helm of affair, their track record. They destroyed every institution. In West Bengal, Election Commission is a BJP election morcha. That is how the Chief Election Commissioner of India behaved. Therefore, the track record of BJP is destroying every democratic institution, including Election Commission, Planning Commission, all the commissions. Therefore, BJP has no moral authority or locus standi to raise this issue. Their credibility is lost. And every minister, every official...
No, but if you're saying that if this decision is wrong, then a competent authority should take action. So shouldn't the same yardstick apply to both BJP in Bengal and Congress in Kerala? I mean, I don't understand the 60-40 difference that you've given. Anyways, quick rebuttal, Colonel Dini, and then Syed Asad Abbas.
Yeah, ma'am. Mr. Balan, as I understand, he usually represents the left front. We have debated many times together. So what the Communist Party in Kerala has said is this is completely, they are asking questions. They are asking questions that if Rahul Gandhi had said in Bengal, this is wrong. How are they doing it? That's for Mr. Balan to understand. 100% they are saying it is wrong. So that's something. So our stand is this. You have to have same standards at all times. You can't say that, and one IAS officer under a particular place, he's wrong, he's bad, he's corrupt, and he's playing to the government there. And the other place, he's okay. Just because we have come to power there. That is not the way. IAS officers are, it's an Indian administrative service. Right. It is not a particular party service. So whosoever comes to power, let's trust that. Let's trust the system. Congress has been in power for so many years. And we never said that, it's been compromised. So I can give the whole list of election commissioners who have gone on to become, ministers in various Congress governments. We are not into that. Our thing is that let's have a same standard at all times. Okay.
Syed Asad Abbas, quick rebuttal.
Hina firstly, heartfelt eternal gratitude and thanks to my big brother, Balan Saab, who's a very well decorated advocate for giving us 60% and 40% to BJP. Thank you, sir.
Now to you 40 and 60 to BJP, I think.
No. I'm taking the 60% good and 40% to the other end. Now coming to Colonel Dini. Colonel Dini is absolutely right. But let me tell you, sir, the Bharatiya Janata Party is also to blame where IAS officers have been made member of parliaments. Former Chief Justice of India was made a member of parliament and many plum posts. So blaming the Congress party is merely not enough. Let me challenge the BJP spokesperson and tell you, sir, if the Congress party takes back their appointment in Kerala, will you do the same with Manoj Agarwal in West Bengal? Can you do that, sir? Open challenge to you on times now, if you're saying Congress is wrong.
Okay, Colonel Dini wants to respond, I think.
The fundamental mistake is we have never blamed the EVM. We have never blamed even in this election, we lost in, so-called in Tamil Nadu. We expected more in Kerala, but we never questioned the integrity of the election commission. But Mr. Rahul Gandhi, in the same tweet, he said Assam was rigged. Bengal was rigged, Pondicherry was rigged, but Tamil Nadu and Kerala, the democracy won there. That is the problem. That is the problem. You can't have in the same election commission, wherever you win, you have the democracy wins, secularism thriving,
right.
and wherever you lose, suddenly democracy is under threat. That is the problem.
We leave it there. Thank you very much, all of you gentlemen. Appreciate you joining us here on time. I'm completely out of time right now. Thank you, all of you, for joining us.